What is going on, Jet fans? Matt O'Leary here with some interesting news. The New York Jets, as we know, the schedule came out last week, and we have been discussing just our thoughts in general on the schedule, and the Jets are playing the first ever Black Friday game against the Miami Dolphins. According to multiple reports, the New York Jets, and actually the Cincinnati Bengals too, but the New York Jets, that's who we care about, this is the team we cover and the team we root for, are interested in becoming the annual host of the Black Friday game, the newest NFL tradition. The Jets want to be the team that hosts it every year. So what does that mean? Well, you know, the Detroit Lions and Dallas Cowboys are the host. They have a game every single year on Thanksgiving. The same thing would happen with the New York Jets or the Cincinnati Bengals, but in this case, the New York Jets. That would be pretty cool. I mean, every single year, it's like clockwork. We're used to it, just like, you know, you're going to grandma's house for Thanksgiving, or you're going to see your Aunt Jean, or whatever the hell you do on Thanksgiving. You know that around, 12:30, you're going to get your first game, which is the Detroit Lions hosting, you know, somebody else, and then you get the Dallas Cowboys hosting a game. And then there's a third game that changes every single year late at night. But if I had to grow up and watch Joey Harrington and John Kitna and who else was a random early 2000s Detroit Lions, watched Jeff Garcia play on Thanksgiving, then I think people can suffer through the New York Jets on that Friday. And suffer through is a bit extreme because I think the Jets will be good this year, I think anyway. But if the Jets become the annual team playing on Black Friday, I love it. I just, that would add a little bit more, you know, tradition to the mix. And sure, people complain because the Jets haven't been a good team for a long time, but I don't care. They're interesting this year. And it's my team. And that would be one of their standalone primetime games. And, you know, most people are off on Friday, on that Black Friday. Anyway, I prefer if they push the game back. This year, it's a 3:00 start on Black Friday, which I think is a little bit of a strange time. Now, I've been sent the Broadcasting Act of 1961 as a rebuttal to why the game can't be played later. And the really, that it's one is kind of funny to be like, what, you mean to tell me you don't know about the Broadcasting Act of 1961? No, can't say that I'm too familiar, but after doing a little bit of research on it, supposedly the NFL is restricted, or sports leagues are restricted on playing on certain nights due to high school football conflicts. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but most high school football seasons are over by Thanksgiving, correct? Isn't it the first 2 months of the year? My high school football team stunk, but I'm pretty sure they were wrapped up shortly after Halloween time. They played like 8 games. But if that's really the case and that's why they have to play it at 3:00, then so be it. I'm not going to get bent out of shape over it, but I just think it would make sense to push it back a little bit if they could. If not, fine, play it at 3:00. But I am in on this. I want to know if you guys are in on this as well. Sound off below in the comments. Thank you so much for tuning in. Once again, I am Matt O'Leary. Subscribe if you're new. I'll catch you next time.